So, welcome everybody. Welcome to today's SpecFlow stream. Topic of the day is testing a mobile app with Appium. So, we will write a small Android application with Xamarin and then test this with Appium. And Appium is It's implementing the WebDriver protocol that you can test your iOS, Android, and Windows apps, and it's really nice and cool. And we will combine this today with SpecFlow. Before we start with that, all of the old streams, all of the code we write in the stream project are on our GitHub repositories. It's on our SpecFlow OSS organizing streaming projects, and you find here the project we worked until last time, our community content submission page, and there you have for the different branches where we did the screenplay pattern, page object pattern, the C#9 upgrade, and the API testing. All of our stream recordings are uploaded to YouTube, on our YouTube channel. You see all the streams and videos we have from the past and watch it again. Please subscribe and like them if you like them, or leave comments if there are questions. Good, then let's start into it. So what I already prepared, because this would be too much time consuming. So I installed in my Visual Studio installation, there is I enabled the workload mobile or Xamarin mobile development with .NET, and this installs a lot of stuff, and also the Android SDK and all the Android SDK and so. When you install it, you have it in Visual Studio available here on Android, and you have the SDK manager to manage all your SDKs that you have and what you need, and maybe 10 and 9 and all other stuff here. Additionally, I downloaded from Appium.io, downloaded the Windows installer, and you get then let's stop the server. You get then this application, and this is a local server that needs to run to work, that you can work with it. What I had to do is, in this edit configuration, there was some there it is. I had to specify my home Android environment variable to where it's installed. That wasn't there. The Java _home environment was already set, and this is the to configure this that Appium works. And yeah, that's the stuff what I already installed. Let's start already the server, that it's available for later and we don't forget. What I also created is I have here the Android emulator running. There is the Android device manager with different VMs of your Android device, and have here for Pixel 2 with Android 9 running, so that you can also see the application, everything, because a little bit hard with streaming and so. Good. Good. Then let's start with the Android application. So we make file, new project. We say we want a mobile app. We use Xamarin Forms. So this should be, location is this, and the application we are implementing is one application for me. So application will show me the days and weeks and months my daughter is old. So exactly, so not 3 months, 2 days, but it's 100 days. She's 100 days old. So it's the baby age app. That's great. So then we have a mobile app. We want to take an empty app. We don't need iOS or UWP. No, we don't need this. So let's create the project Visual Studio. So finished. Yeah, responding. So let's build this once. We'll start it and let's start it. That we see that it's working in the emulator. What's nice is we have already here the emulator available. So building started, thanks. And succeeded. Nice. So let's start this. I press the 5 to start it. It's compiling and transferring the APK, the Android application package, to the emulator and starting it, and we see the standard application. And what's really nice out there, Microsoft did a lot of work here in Xamarin, so with this Xamarin Forms hot reload, it's really nice. You have you define your UI in Xamarin, so from Xamarin dialect, from similar to WPF and UWP, and let's change this. Welcome to SpecFlow. We save it, and when I go back, refreshes, and the new stuff is there. And this makes UI developing so much easier. Don't have to compile, upload it, start there. So we can remove all this, and it's there. So that's cool. So what do we have here? So we have two. It's the project created 2 projects. So the wizard created 2 projects. We have one, the Android application. That's the head. That's the Android specific parts. In Android we have these activities that you start, and this is initializing here Xamarin Forms and starting the application. And then there is all the images and so on, other assets. And the whole other application is here in this baby age app project. This is a .NET Standard 2 class library. And we have the app XAML for the application class. And we have the XAML page for the content. And I think the class baby main page. main page, somewhere it's defined as the main activity is activity baby that this is connected. Where is the code? There, new main page new equals new main page. And with Xamarin Forms, you can have your UI in one class level, and then you saw that deselected iOS and UWP wasn't selected, and with that you have your UI once and your application logic, and then for Android, iOS, you have only the heads, and you have the same application on all platforms, which makes this really nice for line of business applications, where it doesn't matter everything and so on. So let's switch quickly branch. Yes. So we have the application. Let's commit this. Git changes. Create baby age app with wizard. So good. Let's quickly make the application. So I like to use MVVM, model view model, where you have your UI and your code separated. So this is the main view model. Make it public. So let's create the private daytime birthday of baby. Yes, new daytime 2028. 18. Let's enter there something. Second 0, so we have some date. That's not the correct date. And then we can make we go here, the AppXaml main page equals, and then it's the main page data binding context equals new main view model. Here is object initializer, and then we can say, so let's make the first is a public what do we want? We want days old, and what we do is, so we have a time span, and this is daytime now minus birthday, and then we make a time span total days to string. We want only whole days. So it's a sharp, should be a sharp, and return this. So, and now what we can do in the UI, baby age, and then we can remove this. Age in days. And then we make a bind. No, text. This is step 1, and then we name a label text equals, and now we make a binding, and the path is days old. So let's see what's happening. Agent days 100. Really? Did I hit that so exactly? So, and now we can make this nicer. What did I remove? There was some nice font size is equals title. Font size title. What does this change? Ooh, it looks better. And there was a padding. Shouldn't remove everything. Was too quick. Age in days, nice. So we have here stack layout. So what we can do is we make also here a stack layout with the orientation vertically and put this here. And let's put the padding on the stack layout. Always horizontal. Good. Font size is what's body? Saving. Okay, it didn't change that much. Let's take bold. But what we could do is we can vertical options of no, it's horizontal options of fill and expand. And when this is also fill and expand. Yeah, then the number is on the right side. And let's make this also title. And we can make this text color blue to get a little bit of stuff there. Let's take the same blue like here. Yeah, agent days, cool. So now we have the one, and what we can do is we can also now make age in weeks. Let's make here weeks old. We don't have here anything because there is no binding yet. Age in months. Months old. Yeah. So for the code behind and changes, we need to stop this. Sorry for the background noise. This is my notebook fans. So if you're streaming in 4K and have the VM for the emulator running and Visual Studio, it's yeah, it's getting a little bit hot. So let's make this method, extract method, time span since birth, and we can inline this, and this is return time span since Earth total. Okay, we have weeks. Okay, total days divided by 7, and it's a D. And we need to do this also to string that's easy. Semicolon. We can make this an expression body, this also. And then we have also months old. Public string. So now it's total days, and let's go with the financial months with 30 days. So let's format this. So 100 days, 14 weeks, 3 months. Nice. Good. Our first version of the application is finished. The MVP. Displaying days, weeks, and months since birth. Yes, save. So now we have our application. Let's start automating it. So add new project. We start simple, and then we go getting complicated. So let's make the specs project. Yeah, doesn't matter. And .NET Core 3.1 and the runner. And we can already, we did not yet update the Visual Studio extension, but we can already update this to .NET 5. Let's build it. Because it was not fun. Yeah, okay, I need to update the packages, updates. This is still 3.4. So we need to update this, and let's also update this. So Better. Cool. So we can remove this, and we can remove the feature file. So empty stuff. So the first thing. So as I said, we start simple. Is let's get Appium running. That starts the application. So let's only make some. No, it's English one. So app can be started. So even when then the was started. Yeah, let's when the app when the app is starts, then the app don't crash. Yeah, let's yeah, we have one 10 step. We have one scenario that can be executed. The interesting stuff is in the hooks that we can start this. No, I don't want this object browser. Hooks, add class. Appium hooks. So we make a public class, add the binding attribute, and then we have a public void start Android app, which is a before scenario hook. So what do we need all to work with this? So let's have a quick look at the sample. Appium has some nice examples. Let's have a quick look. This was the easiest one for me to find which packages they need. So packages. So we need the Appium WebDriver. That's good. And then the Selenium stuff. So let's install. Let's see what the WebDriver all has on dependency. Appium WebDriver, latest stable, Castle Core, and it's depending on everything. Accept. And this should be enough because now we have the other packages. So it has Castle Core is a dependency, it's Newtons of JSON is there, and the Selenium stuff is there. Nice. So we don't need more here. That's the library. So one NuGet package. Nice. So how can we work with it? So again we have a driver. So we have a driver, and this time it's not a web driver, it's a new Android driver. And it wants here, it works with Android elements, and then we have some parameters. to fill out. So server all, yes. So the first one is, so we have there an overload with driver options. Oh, there should be one with URI. There it is. This the URI and no. Remote address and the options. And the remote address is the address to our Appium server that we have running here. Then the next parameter are, this is the interesting stuff, are the capabilities. This for that more, and then we have a timeout. Let's make a time span from second 30. So, and what are these capabilities? So, create a local variable, driver options. No, we want the desired. Okay. Equals. So looks like they have still some from is obsolete, desired Android, duplicate favorite. Okay, options class, Android options. Okay, it looks like it's not yet everything adjusted to Selenium changes. So why doesn't it want to look on this? Remote address, driver options. Okay. The sample is different. Okay, they didn't update the sample. So, what was this about? Driver options. New driver options, new Appium options. Okay, let's have a look. Add additional capabilities. Yeah, that's what we need. So capabilities, with capabilities you can say, is this desired? You can say what you want, so what you request. So Appium can have more stuff, and there you can say what you request. So there we enter our the application that should be started and so on, and that's it. Android on this. So let's quickly open the samples because I can't have everything in my mind. So let's see if this works. Additional capabilities, a mobile capability type. Nice. So automation name, we want to have UI Automator 2. Driver options, add additional. We want to have the mobile platform version is 9 for Android 9. Mobile compatibility, and then we want to have the app. And the app is okay now. Yeah, that's to the okay. That's so. It's now. It's get interesting. So no, that was the wrong one. So these are completely separate from each other. And there is one, so APK, but this is probably not the last one, so can we Android by Android manifest, no, Android options, so don't save this, I don't want to save this. So did it change anything in the, or did it change it here? No, undo, yes. So I want that the APK is the Android package, yeah. It's always created when we build. Perhaps in the build. Events, no. Okay, that's not possible. Good. So then not. So we need still the app. So and this is now a little bit hacky, and we will improve this everything. Let's get this to work. So so this is now we have environment current directory combine, and we need to go up some levels. So what we need to do is first we need config file for the SpecFlow Plus runner and environment test thread isolation shared app domain. We don't need, and we also don't need the retry 0. So, and then we can have the path. So from the path, the current directory, we start in the here we are starting. This is our current directory, and we have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, then to the app, then to Android, bin, debug, and then the APK. So we need this for here. Yeah, we want to escape it. Let's make a variable out of this. APK path. So that's the one. And this should be enough. So then we can say driver. So, but we also need is the after scenario. Public void shut down Android app. And here now we need the driver, so we need to change this to a field. Then we can here say driver. We have the normal quit method. So let's see what's happening. So let's make here breakpoints. Test Explorer, we pin it. We have the Appium server running. We have the okay, what happened? Unknown retry. Okay, I made a mistake in the as a profile. It's retry count. Now it works. So debug. So let's see what's happening. Okay, Appium options. We add the stuff. So let's check the path. So if we take this with everything except the file name, it doesn't work. So what's the... we are in test results. We are in test results. We are not in the bin folder. Okay. We start from different. We start from here. So it's only one up and then down. Good. We can use something different. That's the current directory. That's not good. So if we have a test run context API, I think I showed you this already in the last streams, test run context, and then we have test directory, and this is the directory where our assembly is. If you have questions, please post them in the chat, and I'm always looking at it and will answer them when they come up. So, APK pass. And it works. Nice. Cool. So now the big question, what's happening now? Ooh, we see something happening in Appium on the server. And it's starting our application. Okay, then there was a timeout for 60 seconds. Okay, good. But something happened. Cool. Something happened. That was faster than I thought. Probably, let's, how to create an APK out of this? Was it deploy? Okay, I think it was simply so it was a wrong APK. No idea where this sign comes from. So next try. Okay, F5. Appium is doing stuff. Application is starting. Come on. Cannot start the message. Original command .app shall start. Timed out after 20 seconds. Time to increase. Okay. That's okay. In the samples they have it. But this is 180. Did they also set? No. So what we can do is let's remove these APKs here and delete the applications from here. Yeah, no, thanks. That's, thank you. Good. Let's rebuild this. Does this produce us an APK? still building. So no APK. So how do we get an APK? Was it archive? No. So no, we don't. That was not. For testing. To make APK. Yeah. Package. What? No, not specs. Android. That's on the build. No. They changed this. Tools, Android, no. Project, deploy, clean. When it does deploy, it loads it up to the. So now it's installed. BVH. And this starts. Okay. Let's close it. We have now here the two APKs. Okay. What's happening if we run this? Reset. Okay. Okay, looks like it's installing another APK. Does this do anything? Okay, let's wait. So in the meantime, I'll look in the documentation. Documentation English. Okay, this is really not started. Okay. Let's deinstall this again. Is it the signed version? App package. Okay. App activity. Okay, app package. Cool. Okay, we don't need the APK, but let's see if this works. If not, we can simply give the package name of the installed application. So it doesn't deploy the stuff for us, but at least it should start the correct one. Yeah, that doesn't work good, but we can, let's comment this out. Let's make driver options, add additional mobile app. Now this is Android mobile app package. And this we find here in the name. I'm gonna remember correctly. Package, this is the name, that's the standard one. We paste this here. So what we need to do is we need to manually deploy the versions, but it's okay, the application is there. Deploy successful. Let's have a look if this also starts now. And the fans are spinning. Did I uninstall it or did I only override it? Uninstall, deploy. So, works. When we run this now, it should start the app with the package, and as it is installed, nothing needs to be done. And so, oops, okay, what is happening here? Several error occurred while processing activity are required to start an activity. Okay, then let's also add the activity. Add additional mobile, Android. So what is this? Package or activity or intent action are required. Oh, but it's already there. Are there other package activity? App activity. Okay. Okay, good. Then it's the app activity, and this is the dot main activity. Ah, it does more. Okay, I cannot. There is a troubleshooting guide. Nice. So there should be bug. Android manifest. No, not for that. Android name activity. That's okay, something activity. Okay, and this is that's generated randomly. So does this mean we simply need a story here? Is there a clear? Okay, this didn't work, so when you use another package and activity names in order to properly initialize the application test. Driver consists of following keys: app activity, the name of the main application activity, app package of the name, app wait name of the application actively to wait for which started first, T of the package, maximum duration. All these, if they are not set explicit, then tries other things reading develops from the APK. Also, suppose they are installed, and then at least app activity and app package options are required to be set, since no package. If you don't set app wait package and app wait activity, then these are getting assigned to implementation. Yeah, thanks. So. So get the raw log. Starting subprocess, accept commands, create session. Unlocked. Appium old, that's from, okay. Test project. Okay, that's test cloud. Okay. So okay. So let's start this manually. And then there is the ADB command prompt. And there was some ADB shell. Yeah, as you notice, setting up Appium is a lot difficult, more difficult than a WebDriver and Selenium. You have this addition, you have the so many more components. You have the emulator or the device with the application, everything. It's interesting that's not starting now. Then you have Appium itself. Why it's not starting? Okay, perhaps that's the problem. That did work. So, uninstall. Let's deploy again. Start. So it's the company name, something about main activity. So we had here the ADB command. ADB. No closing quote. that exists. So if you have this CRC something, ooh, okay, that works. So no, not that. So if we provide the full name here, that is working. So run. Okay. What? Minus S. What is minus S? Android shell RM. What does minus S do? Force stop the target app before. Why? Ah, force stop. Is there something in the debug version that doesn't work? Let's try a release. Rebuild. No. Bin release. This was easier. So let's deploy the release version. So let's start this. So that worked. Let's start with the command line. That worked also. And minus S, not minus, capital S. That worked good. So yeah, we have to switch back to debug because not debugging of the specs will get boring. So let's see what's happening. Finally. Ha! Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay. What we learned is we need a release version. Yay. So cool. So application is starting. How do we new this? So let's make there some effect on Android. No, before we do something, we commit this. Appium is able to start at an emulator. So, and now we can make there an Android drive. Now we have already a driver. Appium driver. And make this a public void start app, and we can move this whole stuff here. Also this one goes public void stop app. The driver is a field, and then we need this run context via construction injection. So now we can remove this and this. Let's remove everything and create a new one with the Appium driver. Start app. Stop app, and then we can make this, he can make this to get private set. It's already private that we can make public. What? Oh, don't save as. Nice. And so now we can in the steps now. Visual Studio, hi. Thank you. Store. We can get the Appium driver. So, driver. So, and now we have driver, and now we can have different stuff. Browser window. Find elements. Nice. Get clipboard. Log. Send SMS. Okay. Start activity. Unlock. Quick activate app. Execute script. Find elements. Yeah, let's try find element. Find element by what do we have? Name, tag name, X, link text, ID, class name. What do we have here? We can say it there. Automation ID. App title. ID, app title. Title element. And title element text should we need a library, fluent assertions, install. Should be, what did I enter here? Baby H. Baby H. So, okay, it's what is the app was started. The app, then the I forgot the binding attribute. So gonna be located on page. Ah, yeah. And that's why. Yeah. Now that's the. We need to switch to release. Deploy. Because we changed the application, we need to redeploy to the device and redeploy it, and then we can find it. So the deploy was successful. Let's quickly check. If it's still starting, yes. So go back to release, run. Application has started. No such element. So what we can use is, didn't try this in the past, but Appium has some where was inspector? Inspector, there's the inspector. So and there we have automatic server. Yes, star. Attach to session. Attach to session. Let's have a look. Let's make this. No. Platform name, okay. Android. So and now we can search for element. No. Click here. Content description, app title. AccessibilityId. Not by ID, by accessibility. What is Nice. Okay, then we can say hereby find element by AccessibilityId app title. Nice. So quit the session. Don't need this anymore. What is this? This is this. Application started. Green! Green! Finally! Oh, that was painful. But it's working. Oh my god. Oh my god. Commit. Let's commit this. Find first element by AccessibilityId. So finally. So let's make something useful. So now the infrastructure is somehow working. I will look until the next time how to improve things. That's a little old fragile. But let's make a a real scenario and that we can test. So age in months calculation. So given today is 2020 11/26 14 to 41 and the baby is born on, so what did I enter here, 18th of August at 12:56:00 when I could give no, let's change it. Let's given when, and then the baby is, what did we calculate it? 100 days old. Good. Yay, I can name a class baby steps. Yeah, we are going into the baby steps. Let's all generate all of these. Generate, copy. Let's put all of this here. So, baby birthday. That's today. Days old. So these two we don't implement currently. So the test will only work today and not anymore tomorrow. The reason is we would need to set somehow the application to a state, and let's make this on the next that's topic for the next one. Let's get this to work. Then the baby is 100 days old. And this is now we need to find the stuff. Let's use the inspector again. Perhaps find a nice selector to get this number. No. It's not yeah, that's not nice. Okay. Let's give it also automation IDs. That's the easiest one. So automation ID is age in days, and let's do this also here, age in weeks. Age in months. So again, let's switch to release, deploy the application. I have the feeling it would be easier to have two solutions at the moment. There has to be a way that the debug version also works on the emulator with Appium. I only have to look into this, and this can, I will do this until the next stream. So nice. And now we can say, so we need the Appium driver again. And then we can say Appium driver find element by AccessibilityId. That's the age in days. Age in days element, and age in days element text should be days old. So at age in text, okay, that we need to int try parse out 12 days old out var if now we can make a parse var actual days old equals int parse age in days text, and actual days old should be days old. So should get a second scenario. Sorry. Application is started. And it's green, nice. Let's change this to 101 days. And now it should fail. And it failed with the stuff. Actual days to be 100, not 100. Yes. Cool. Good. Let's add first scenario to test calculation. Good. And let's push this. So, think this is a good point in time to end today's stream. We have a lot to do for the next one. So, first thing is let's collect this. So we don't want to change always between debug and release. So be able to automate debug version. So we want that use APK from debug folder and don't deploy every time manually. That's something I will have a look at it until the next one. Then we want to manipulate state within app, that we can say what is today and what is when it's born, that we can adjust this in our scenarios. Now they are currently hard coded in our application, and this is not good. And yeah, then we scenarios for week and month calculation. So yeah, let's to do txt. Let's add this here. Where is this file saved? It's saved in the right folder. I'm surprised. Cool. Add to-do list. Good. Push this up. Good. Yeah. Short recap. Getting Appium to run is challenging. At the end, we found a solution to run it. Yeah, has nothing to do with SpecFlow. You see, when it runs in SpecFlow, we have again the same API or some enhanced API based on the WebDriver API to access our elements in our Android application, and this is working. When you have the infrastructure running that you can automate this everything, then it's easy. After that, but to getting there, that's quite a work. Let's work on this next time, that we can all have a nice space start for our new projects and don't have to reinvent for every project everything again. Good. As always, yeah. Recordings go up on YouTube. Later next week, you find already the source here. Have fun. Have a nice day. Stay safe, and we see us next week. Bye.